Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa and you are watching the Exploring Oracle, or the Exploracle for short. So if you're new here, what we usually do on this channel is show you deck flip-throughs, and I talk about what I like about the deck, what the guidebook looks like, what the cardstock is like, show you all of the cards, and then shuffle and read from the guidebook at the end. So I do have timestamps for all of these down below if you are interested in just a particular part of this video. So today we will be taking a look at the Phantasma Tarot by Paulina Faye. I think she also goes by Paulina Cassidy, and she actually has a lot of other tarot decks. She has the Spirit Song, the Joie de Vivre, the Witchlings Oracle, and yeah, I've had two of her other decks before, the Spirit Song, which I gave to my sister, and the Joie de Vivre, which I thought I would really like, but ended up not liking. So I'm very much attracted to her art style, so I wanted to give the Phantasma Tarot, I think this is her latest deck, a shot. So the Phantasma Tarot draws you into the colorful world of daydreams and magical visions, where kindred spirits guide you on an exciting journey through the 78 cards of tarot. You will learn a great deal about yourself from these mentors and mystical creatures. The 76-page guidebook shares their messages and life lessons, as well as instructions for two Phantasma Tarot spreads. So this is printed by US Games. This is what the inside of the box looks like, and this is the guidebook. So in the guidebook, you have an introduction, no table of contents. You just have some quick information here about the wands, the cups, the swords, and the pentacles, and their associated elements and key association. And then it already goes into the meanings of the cards. So for the major arcana, you have a small paragraph here, the message, the keywords, reverse message, and reverse keywords. And I think that it's actually how it's set up for all of the cards. And then at the end, you have two spreads, the Phantasma Spiral spread and the Trefoil spread. Information about Paulina and some copyright at the back. Now let's take a look at the cards. These are the backs. They are reversible. I should have picked a darker background, but basically it is a little, the color is a little bit muted. The cardstock is, I wouldn't say full glossy. It's pretty much like a satin deck, satin sheen. It snaps back really well. It is a little bit bigger than a standard tarot. Here it is in comparison to the ancient Italian tarot. So a little taller and wider. And let's just zoom in and take a closer look at all of the cards. Okay, so let's take a look at all of the cards. It is mostly borderless except for the title at the bottom. Her art is very unique and intricate. And compared to her other decks, I do feel this has a little bit more of a brighter color palette, but still very much like a pastel-y muted color or saturation compared to other decks. Now, it does veer from the traditional RWS imagery, but I think it would be a good deck to use if you are more of an intuitive reader. Now, I think that might be one of the reasons why I don't connect as much with her decks, because I am pretty much, at this point in my practice, still very much reliant on the guidebook. And I'm still training myself to be a more intuitive reader. But now I've had this deck for a couple of months now. I haven't used it a lot, but now looking through the images, it does feel like it is a deck that I want to work with. I'm not too sure if it's something that will stay for a long time in my collection, just because I don't really feel as connected to, I don't know, with Paulina's other decks. And this deck, even though it feels like something that I would want to work with, doesn't feel like something that would stay long, you know. And I'm not really sure why I feel about decks or certain decks that way, because it's a really lovely deck. The art style is really unique, and it feels like a very Fae nature based energy, which I am absolutely drawn to. I don't know if it's like the lighter colors or like the anthropomorphized looks, like the, you know, having the head of an animal, a bird, and then these legs. I don't know, maybe that's oh sorry, did I show you this card? Maybe that's tripping me up a little, or it's not something that I am just particularly drawn to. I do love the line work. Oh sorry, what was that? The box. I do love the line work. I do love the art and the color even. But I don't know. It feels very mysterious. It feels like it's drawing you into this world. I think I just like the images which are purely animals or purely Fae. But the animal heads with human bodies kinda really trip me up. This card, I would have preferred like pure human or Fae like creatures. I don't really know what Fae creatures would look like, but yeah, maybe that's my one complaint about this deck, and that's really a me thing, because I know a lot of people wouldn't be bothered by that, and the art in this is really, really good. Like, some cards are really, really beautiful. So I connect with like about half of the images in this deck. It is a good reader though, but as far as something that I would keep for a long time in my collection and just, you know, be part of my ever-growing collection, it just doesn't seem like it has that place. Okay, then we'll show you the last few cards, and then we will zoom out and shuffle the deck. I zoomed out and I'll show you how I shuffle this deck. It is a little bit bigger than a standard tarot, so I do have to stretch my hands over it, but I can riffle shuffle the deck. It's fine. I can also bridge it. It is a little bit slippery. But yeah, it's manageable. A little bit challenging, but I can still do it. I can also shuffle it that way, but I think it's still better to stretch out to riffle. overhand is not a problem because the cardstock is quite slippy. So you can see it's slipping. You can also do it this way. And then we'll just see if we get a card that wants to be read. And we will read from the guidebook so you have an idea of how the guidebook reads. Now, honestly, I think if I could go back, I would probably give the Spirit Song another chance. It's with my sister now, so I don't really want to get it from her. But out of all of Paulina's decks, I do feel like that was the one that resonated the most. It's just that it's a little bit light, and my sister light colored. I mean, I don't have really good eyesight, so some of the details are lost to me. And my sister was interested in the deck, so I gave it to her. But if I had to keep, or if I were to keep one Paulina deck, I think it might be that one. So I might ask my sister if she's still using it. Alright, so we will be reading for the Eight of Pentacles. So let's take a look at what it says on the guidebook. Okay, so the guidebook says, this feline creature is committed to her craft. The skills she learns along the way bring her closer to her vision. Through hard work and diligence, a new level of mastery is achieved. She strives to be the best she can be and isn't afraid to call for help if things become overwhelming. The message is to remain focused. Your hard work will lead to rewarding results. And the keywords are craftsmanship, dedication, concentration, ambition, and accomplishment. The reverse message is to contemplate what you want to achieve and prioritize your tasks. And the reverse keywords would be lack of effort, carelessness, mediocrity, or a boring job. So that has been the flip through of the Phantasma Tarot. It's a sweet deck. It's a lovely deck. There's some cards here that are absolutely gorgeous. It's just that I don't know. I don't know if it is something that would stay long in my collection. For now, I would still work with it a couple of more times. It does feel like it wants to start a conversation with me, but yeah, at this point I don't really see it staying for a long time. So that has been the Phantasma Tarot. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to click on the like button and do consider subscribing to my channel where I post videos like this, these once a week. See you again next time. Bye!